What's up everybody, my name's Scott, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install a Bimini top on your boat. I've already done a video on how to size the length, the width, and the height of a Bimini top, so if you haven't seen that yet, you can go check that video out before watching this one. Link down in the description. Installing a Bimini top is very simple, and in this video I'm going to show you all the steps required, so stick around if you want to see how to install this Bimini top.
I got instructions on how to put this together, like I said. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I got a 4-bow Bimini top, and that's because I have the 8-foot long version. So the instructions are step by step. These things are pretty straightforward. Most of the connections just snap together. So the first step is to lay the cover out and insert the cross poles. Oh, it looks like I missed a step. I need to go back. So step 1 is to verify you have everything. Step 2 is to assemble the frame components. So that's the hardware. They're stainless steel and these are nylock nuts. The main frame has this assembly on it, and they are calling this one the rear frame. So this will go this way, and then the front frame will go this way. Nuts, so you just set the nut in that recess, and then it's Phillips head screwdriver, and there's one comes in this particular Bimini top, one comes in the kit. And just snug that up. The next part is to attach the side frames to the center hoops. You have to make sure you put the forward frame connected to the forward section of the top. This area is the area that has the tag for the front, and the forward frame is on this Bimini top. It's the one on this top. The forward frame is the shorter frame. The rear frame is the longer one that has the full connection. So that's really simple. These are just the push to connect type slip together fittings. Alright, so that's the second side clip together. So far I'm into this video real time, 8.5 minutes, and the top essentially is 100% assembled. The only thing I have to do is connect it to the mounts, which on my boat I have Bimini track mounts already attached to the side of the gunnel. If you're doing a traditional install, you'd have picked a spot like right here on the width of on the flat spot on the gunnel. Anywhere through down here on a flat spot of the gunnel would have been a good spot. On my boat, if you would have used a windshield frame, you probably would have needed to buy a tilting bracket, because this piece is angled, and if it's angled, the factory brackets that they send don't work well, because they're tilted. To be straight for the thing, they would need to be like that, and there's a space. So, but luckily for me at least, I have the Bimini slide here that I'm going to use. The track's already mounted from when this boat had a top on it before. Alright, so that's the Bimini top mounted to the slide rails. So far, I'm into this video 14 minutes. So when I bought this top, the height I picked was because I wanted to be able to walk through the front of the top into the bow of the boat without hitting my head. So, and it's about right. It gives it, there's a lot more interior height than I was expecting, but I was really most concerned about this front. Next portion of the install is there's mounting brackets here. A bolt goes through those, and then that's where you use your tie straps, and that allows you to basically, if you watch that, see you can pivot the top forward or you can pivot the top back depending on how much, you know, how tight the straps are. So these are the straps that come with it. See how these get hooked up. So here's that thing, you put that through there. Another one of these nuts that fits right in there. That's that. And 2 more times for the back. Last part of the install is to put on these clips, and these clips basically are where the anchor points are going to be. What happens is once you get down and you snug this up, it's going to cause the gel coat to crack out. Like here, these were old ones and you can see how the gel coat's cracked. That's why normally I would pre-drill and chamfer these holes, and it prevents that cracking. But I'm going to do this one 100% with just what they, no, it's cracking the gel coat. I gotta pre-drill these. I'm not gonna crack all my gel coat. Let me get a drill. Okay, so I'm gonna pre-drill. I got a pre-drill, and it also has a multi-step countersink on it. When you're drilling in gel coat, if you countersink it, there's less chance for there to be, there's less chance for you to get that cracking. So these are the only 2 tools that I used that obviously didn't come in the kit. The kit just had the hand screwdriver. I chose to pre-drill my gel coat and my fiberglass to make the installation a little easier. You saw what happens when you drill those in without it. The gel coat's gonna crack. And then I used an electric impact or screwdriver to run the bolts in faster. The only other stuff I didn't use were the mounts for the top, because I have the rail. I didn't need these mounts, but they install the same way. They just get screwed down, or you could the kit comes with screws for these. If you wanted to through bolt them, you'd have to buy hardware, but that's the other pieces that are left. Oh, and the boot, it comes, this top came with a boot, so when you fold the top up, you put this boot on, and it helps protect the fabric from, basically, I'm guessing, UV degradation. Just the boot fades, and then your top doesn't fade, and it'll keep it clean too. Alright, so that's the boot installed. That's basically the Bimini top stowed, and how it'll be resting when we're not using it, which will probably be never. It will probably always be up. Yeah, except for when you're driving. I think they recommend you take them down while you're driving so you don't break them. For checking out my videos on a Bimini top, both the how-to size and how to install. I primarily made these videos to try to help people understand how easy it is to add a Bimini top. I've been on a fair amount of boats, and one of the reoccurring themes is there's never enough shade. For people like me, I enjoy boating, but I don't like being out baking in the sun all day. It doesn't make it enjoyable for me. So Adding this Bimini top was really about functionality for me. It wasn't so much about style. If you look at it, it sits really high on the boat, but it provides the most shade to the, you know, the most amount of passengers, and it makes boating more enjoyable for me and my family. So that's why we did it. I hope you liked the video. Please leave a comment. Please like the video if you enjoyed watching, you know, the old Sea Ray here and putting a Bimini top on. If you like the content, please subscribe. I've always got more videos planned. I've got more boat videos, tractor videos, welding videos planned. I've got stuff I'm working on with my CNC plasma. I'm going to be building a shed here soon. So please subscribe if you're interested in seeing more content.